Yes, hello everyone. Good morning. This is Sage again, live from the Kalkine TV studios, and you are watching the early trades. So let us take you through the market charter and the key developments. Defying global market cues, the Australian share market takes a U-turn today after setting a new 52-week high yesterday, while the global equity indices extended their rally after strong US economic data and the Federal Reserve's unchanged stance for supporting the economy fueled confidence among the investors. Australian shares seem to be under pressure today. Healthcare, energy, IT and material sectors seem to be pulling down the cords of the ASX 200. This is despite the US economic growth picked up pace in the first quarter of 2021, fueled by a massive government stimulus for businesses and households, paving the way for what is expected to turn out to be the strongest annual economic recovery in nearly 4 decades. The US GDP grew at a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 6.4% in the first 3 months of 2021. And meanwhile, the earnings season continues to reflect better than expected results. Shares of McDonald's hit a 52-week high of US $235.71 on Thursday after reporting a 39% growth in the first quarter net income. Like its bigger tech peers, Twitter posted stronger than expected results for the first quarter. And besides, Amazon noted $108.5 billion revenue in the first quarter, surging 44% year over year and beating out analyst expectations. Let us now zoom our lens on the major newsmakers on the Australian share market, driving the market scenarios today. The S&P ASX 200 is trading lower today, with Beach Energy Limited and ResMed Inc. as the bottom performing stocks. Oil and gas explorer and producer Beach Energy has downgraded its 2021 production guidance following declines in production rates within the biofield. Sleep disorder and digital health giant ResMed tanked on the ASX today after releasing unimpressive third quarter results. And while revenue marked a dip of 3%, sales were relatively flat. Meanwhile, the BNPL player Sezzle tracks best day in nearly 3 weeks on proposed US IPO. Sezzle announced that it would file a registration statement with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, for a proposed IPO, or initial public offering, in the US. In another update, the company also announced a jump in underlying merchant sales of 214.1% to 492.5 million Australian dollars. The next big news comes from Crown Resorts. Crown expects to commence operating under revised restrictions for Perth from the morning of the 1st of May. And moving on, ANZ said that its first half cash profit would see a total impact of 817 million Australian dollars, or around 5 basis points of CET1 capital, due to a number of notable items. Then Australia's leading provider of high-quality aged care, Japara Healthcare, announced that it has received a takeover bid from Little Company of Mary Healthcare at a 30% premium to its Thursday closing price. And moving on, a 60-day trial of regenerative medicine company Mesoblast's Remestem Cell-L drug has shown the treatment reduced mortality in people under the age of 65. And then engineering and construction services provider CIMIC reported a 1.2% fall in revenue to 3.39 billion Australian dollars and a 6.9% dip in net profit after tax, or NPAT, to 100.2 million Australian dollars. Besides, energy player Origin Energy said that its March quarter integrated gas production fell 4% from the December quarter, while the revenue fell on weak liquid natural gas prices. Sports betting player PointsBet reported quarterly revenue rise of 236% to 905.2 million Australian dollars compared to the same period a year ago. Then gambling and entertainment player Sky City Entertainment reaffirmed that its guidance that 2021 financial year group normalised EBITDA would be above the previous year. And then the multinational gold player OceanaGold Corp Limited announced that it was on track to deliver its production guidance. The company expected to meet its production guidance despite facing challenges at its Haley and Macraes mines. And overall, contrary to the energy sector momentum today on the ASX 200, oil prices stood up at 6-week highs on Thursday on the back of robust US economic data and a better than expected demand recovery. Besides, concerns over virus havoc in India seem to be pulling down the healthcare sector today. And meanwhile, in the cryptocurrency world, Bitcoin traded in a small range on Thursday, closing 0.32% lower at US $54,894.03. However, Dogecoin skyrocketed by a massive 18.7% to US $0.323. The SpaceX CEO, Elon Musk, tweeted, calling himself the Doge Father, along with SNL May the 8th, hinting that he might speak about Dogecoin in his upcoming appearance on a popular US sketch show, Saturday Night Live. The tweet resulted in the crypto rising from US $0.25 to US $0.30 in the short span of just 15 minutes, bringing it closer to highs it enjoyed just 2 weeks ago before dropping amid a large crypto sell-off last week. Dogecoin was valued as high as US $0.41 on April 20th before it dropped to around US $0.21 on April 23rd amid a massive sell-off likely influenced by concerns about the US President Joe Biden's plans to increase capital gains tax. Commodities and energy space movements, US earnings charter and economic releases are definitely carving out a different territory for the markets movement. Stay tuned with Kalkine TV for more market live updates, and we will be back with more updates on markets, economy and diverse themes and sectors. Sage signing off for now.